May not remember that Al Scramuzza ran for the state legislature, but you likely remember the exact address of Seafood City that took up an entire city block in Gentilly.
At the age of 97, the Crawfish King unfortunately passed away on Mother's Day. And Meg Fair is joining us now in studio with the look back. Meg?
Absolutely. You know, when Al Scramuzza first started selling crawfish in 1951, they were only 15 cents a pound. He even had to give lessons on how to peel, since few people knew how to eat them. And the rest, as they say, is history. Try to recall the calculus or trigonometry you learned in high school, and those brain cells probably won't fire. But ask the people dining at Kenner's Seafood if they remember the jingle, and
I just remember 1826 North Broad.
You'll never be a loser if you stick with Al Scramuzza.
Seafood City, very pretty.
Seafood City, 1826 North Broad.
And even in his 90s, the man who wrote the jingle for his commercial still loved performing it for our own Eric Paulson.
Seafood City is a very pretty, down on Broad St. Bernard.
Running into attorney Chick Foray.
Down on Broad St. Bernard.
And even on his 97th birthday just last September, when a street was renamed after him near Johnny Bright Playground in Metairie.
Seafood City is a very pretty, down on Broad St. Bernard.
His grandson, Tony Scramuzza, says it reminds him of Thanksgiving and Christmas family gatherings and teasing Pawpaw.
So it definitely touches me in a special way. You know, definitely gives me that holiday feeling at times.
He credits his Pawpaw with his business success today in seafood distribution.
He was a coach, he was a mentor, he was a grandfather, father, he was a friend. Another, a little thing we had is he used to say we were pals.
And he also credits Al with making mudbugs mainstream and teaching us how to make sucking heads and pinching tails part of our culture. And his grandson Tony says Al's secret boil formula, the seasoning he used, is staying in the family vault.
We have a lot of ingredients in there that most people don't use, or that a lot of people don't use.
Come on, you gonna give it up?
I don't know right now. I don't think so.
And although Seafood City ain't there no more after 44 years of selling as many as 20,000 pounds of crawfish in a single day, what it all boils down to is Al Scramuzza will always be the reason to season.
Rest in power, Al.
Now, that's the fun side of the Crawfish King, generations will remember. But there was another side. Al spent time growing up in an orphanage in Marrero. He had a music recording label, or more than one. And in a documentary on WLAE, Sunday night, he talks about his alcohol and gambling addictions, being near bankruptcy, and how he turned his life around and dedicated it to coaching and mentoring thousands of children.